some questions from the Sunday school, and one that some of you would like to know some information. And there's about 5 questions here, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. The first one is, who was the first to become a saint? Who was of the human race? Who was the first to become a saint? You know who it is? Actually, it's Adam. Adam, the one who was created by God in heaven. He was the first man in the world. He was the first created. And if you look at the banner of the resurrection, the holy resurrection, you would see that Jesus is picking up Adam out of Hades, because he was actually thrown out of heaven because he sinned. And when Jesus was on the cross, and everybody, he brought all the saints back to his kingdom, in the kingdom of heaven, and Adam was one of them. So I would say that Adam is the first saint of the church. Who was the first prophet of the church? Well, I don't know who the first prophet was, because when we start in the Old Testament, and there are prophets, yeah, we can go down the list, but I would say, who is the greatest prophet of all? And you know, Jesus says the greatest prophet before the world, or when the world was established, and after, when Jesus went and was crucified and was resurrected. Who was the greatest prophet? He's over here, John the Baptist. He said he's the greatest before all the prophets, and he is the greatest after the resurrection of the Lord. So we would say that John the Baptist is the greatest of all prophets. What year was Jesus born? We don't know exactly, but what year are we in today? 2026, right, 2026. The church is established today by Pontius Pilate being the governor of Jerusalem, and Herod being whoever was in the kingdom. That time period was designated. The exact date we don't know, but we made it December 1st. So when you go to the calendar, when Mary conceived Jesus, that was 9 months before. That was 9 months before. And the church established when the angel came to Mary, when she was born, even the day that she even died. So we know that, and it was established by the church. We don't know exactly the date. It wasn't written in the Bible, but the church had to establish a time so we can worship the birth of Jesus. And I'll just tell you another one here. How old was Jesus when he was crucified? Who knows? You know. 33. Right. Did you ask me the question? Oh, it wasn't you. Okay. It says Hannah. No? Okay. Anyway, he was 33 years old. He started his ministry. As a matter of fact, we did just the baptism on January 6th. He was 30 years old when he was baptized, and he went, and his ministry was only 3 years. The whole world was changed only in 3 years of his speaking, and he was 33 years old when he was crucified. And I'll just answer the last one here. And it says, will we see our family members in heaven? Absolutely. You will see not only our family members, we will see our friends. Probably we even see our pets, maybe. Although we don't say that the souls go to heaven, we don't know. Because they don't have souls. Only human beings have souls. But there's some talk about, some people would say even pets are in heaven. Well, why not? When God created heaven, there were animals in heaven as well. So probably we'll see our pets. We will see not only that, we will see, if we grow up in the church, and I'd love to see St. Barbara. I'd love to see St. Barbara. I'd love to see all St. Sophia with her 3 children. We will see the saints. We will see the Panagia. We will see, of course, Jesus himself. He's going to live with us in his human form, and we're going to see Jesus. So not only will we see our families, we will see creation forever and forever. However we can imagine that, and I don't think we can. I don't think we can imagine it as being kind of soluble to us, because it's so beyond us that it's hard to understand. So the question is, will we see our families in heaven? The answer is yes. So with these questions, I encourage our Sunday school teachers to encourage you to ask more questions, and we'll try to answer them afterwards. So may God bless you.